So right now I'm gonna disassemble printhead. This is a 6-digit printhead. I'm gonna show you how the printhead is disassembled, small steps, what steps needs to be taken care of, and what we use when we do it. To start with, if you see here, first of all, we loosen up these screws here. So this thing that we are loosening up from the printhead, this is called advanced latch bracket. Sometimes these screws are a little tighter. All right, it comes off. Now, we make sure to remove the shaft from the printhead. This has to be reset to 0. And here we go 0 in the center. Then from here, we're gonna loose up the screw that's from the shaft part here, and there's a shaft retainer that actually holds the shaft here. As I mentioned, this is a shaft retainer. Then we use a maintenance vise to make sure we tighten this up to move the shaft smoothly from the printhead. This will hold all the holding latches here. As we have to set to 0, we're just using the dowel. Here, just push it through, and here we have the shaft out very smoothly. And remove the dowel from here. If you see, all the wheels come out. We remove this thing here. So this is called advanced latch housing. On bolt to it is an advanced latch with the torsion spring. And here we have the advanced latch bearing pin with the advanced latch bearing that actually helps us to move the printhead and on the counter to actually count it when we need to put it on the tape. Then we loosen this up. And during the maintenance, what we make sure that we remove all the springs here. Every springs, and we have here, this is a holding latch springs. Then we have the shaft springs, the reset spring that go into the shaft. And then we have the counter advanced springs that actually helps the shaft, the advanced latch housing to advance along with the advanced latch. And then, as mentioned, this is a torsion spring that actually goes along with the advanced latch. So for the maintenance purpose, we're going to remove all of this holding latch springs. If you see the slot here, there's a thicker spot and there's like 5 smaller slots. This one is for number 1 holding latch, then followed up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This space is actually meant for just the place is actually already been put in there. So when we put it back, it has to be in the same series. During the maintenance, we have to make sure that so the thing that holding latches are on, this is called the holding latch pin. We have to knock it out, and we have to make sure that we replace this thing just to make sure the printhead works effectively. For time being, we were not supposed to remove it. Then here, here and on the other both sides, we have set screws actually that helps us hold the heaters. We have cartridge heater that goes in here and here as well. So we remove the set screws. So this is not being taken out because we're not performing maintenance at the moment. We are basically just doing the disassembly of our printhead. And for the shaft purpose, we have, these are called reset pins. We take all of them out. Technically, to make sure these pins actually fit in nicely in the shaft, when you do like this, the pins should fall freely. That means there's enough movement of the reset pins in the shaft. I'm gonna put it here. And in here, let's pull that, sorry. Okay, we have reset springs. They're smaller than the ones actually goes on the holding latches. Those are called holding latch springs. So during maintenance, all these springs has to be replaced just to make the movement of the reset pins effective. And in this case, we remove both of them. This has to be replaced as well. And during maintenance, we ensure these are called spring studs, advanced spring studs. We make sure that nothing is worn off. If something is worn off, we definitely replace them and suggest replacing them as well. Then we have the advanced latch, which has the advanced latch, the advanced torsion spring, and there's an advanced latch pin. Always recommended when we do a maintenance, the advanced latch pin has to be replaced as well to ensure effective movement of the advanced latch and nothing breaks down. Then also making sure every time a head comes for a maintenance, the reset bearing has to be changed. So I'll show you, basically, we just remove this screw from here. And the bearing should just come off like this. It shouldn't be tight enough. It should be just freely going in like this. This completes our complete disassembly of the printhead. So we talked about how we disassemble the printhead. Before we put the printhead together or during the maintenance, we make sure all the parts of the printheads are deposit free. They should be cleaned using the brass wire brush, or we dip it in Warsol. That's a cleaning solution that actually helps us to clean the printhead and help to remove all the deposit on it. So now we're going to start putting the printhead together. To start with, we have this hold latch and springs. Put them back in. Then, basically, what we're going to do is we use this dowel here and hold each and every single latch over towards the spring to So you put it here, so push it through like this here, and it holds on the double pin. Followed up by same thing for all rest 5. It goes in the spring here. Here goes second. Oh. So it goes second here. Due to the excessive oil lubrication, sometimes they get stuck up, but so here you go third, you push the double pin. Usually it takes actually 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to assemble it. Right now being demonstrated, I'm just taking it slowly, so just show effectively how a printhead is assembled. Here's number 5 and number 6. So the double pin goes through. Then using the maintenance vise here, we make sure the holding latches are here and we push it through, tighten the maintenance vise. If you see the movement of the holding latches, it becomes straight. That actually will help us install all the wheels, all the assembly in there without being touched. So we remove the double pin here. Then if we see number 1 wheel goes here, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. So I'm going to line up here. So here goes number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and here goes number 6. If you see, this holding latches are holding up the cams on the printhead wheels and cams here. So once we have all these wheels on it, we use the advanced latch housing, the advanced latch. We pull it through like this, and it smoothly should go in there like this. And then using the double pin, just directly should go through like this. Then we remove it from the vise. So this is a step we're going to do before we install the shaft in there. So we hold every advanced holding latch one by one and making sure this wheels resets to 0 to ensure the easy and installation of the printhead shaft. I'm going to zoom it all out here. As you can see, this all has been set to 0. Then we hold it back in the vise. All right. Now before putting the shaft in, we're going to install back the reset pins and the reset springs in it. So during maintenance, when the shaft is cleaned, we put the lubrication oil before we put the reset springs in there to ensure the springs are kind of moving in a good movement there and there's no friction created. Here you go. Then we install the reset pins one by one. One point I want to make here, that when we checking the reset pins during the maintenance, if the reset pins are flat from the top, it's also recommended that we replace them right away. All right, so our shaft is ready along with the pins. In this case, so this is the printhead here. You see there's a groove here, so we turn the printhead upside down so the reset pins can go through the groove and actually help us go smoothly like this. So the double pin just fall off like this because the shaft has a smooth movement there. Then we take this thing out here. device, put the advanced spring bracket, this retainer, sorry. So this thing, see, it's moved pretty nicely, pretty smoothly. We install the washer here again and tighten up the screws. Same for this thing. I'm going to put the screws back in there. And this, then if you replace the bearing, let's install it back in here. Here's the screw back again. Here, the screw has been put in back. So this, then we make sure this new set screws are installed. So it's pretty tiny. They might get lost pretty fast. Here you go, 1. 2. You might not be able to see it, but it's like because of the black oxide. It's a very tiny spot there. These set screws hold the heaters in place. Where did the small one go? Okay. Well, you see, this completes our assembly of a printhead. Until unless there's sometime a clip insert that actually goes on it. Right now this printhead doesn't have one. And the heaters, as we talked about, those are called cartridge heaters. So 2 goes in here, and 1 and 2 goes in here. So there's 4 part and goes in the printhead, and that completes the assembly of the printhead.